That's enough of that. Let's get going. Let's see here. What am I missing? Well, we're missing the game. And we gotta switch over to it, that's all. Oh, ow. Oh. Alright, let's see. Where did I leave off from earlier today? Well, it was a mess. Is what it was. It was a struggle. It was not easy. I was definitely struggling for a bit, but we're just going to see if we can pick it back up. Okay, so we're going to continue. Made it through the prologue finally and got into this big mess of all the social stuff that's going wrong. Just a million different things hitting the fan here. And we were just starting to get oil, I think. All right, let's double check here. So 15,000 people there, 3,000 here. And we were just starting to ship some oil around. Did I have enough? I did. But I don't know if I had enough for the shipments. I think that's the last thing I was looking at here. So I'm sending 95, which means what? What is this -3? So -3 per day? I'll keep an eye on that. I don't feel like that's super urgent. And then down here, I was doing some stuff too. So there's more oil here. Send regular workers. Okay, so let's go do that. What? 72 people died? Oh my god. So what just happened there? Everything going wrong in the Frostpunk experience? Yeah, pretty much. It has not been easy to transition over to this, but I'm having a hard time just kind of following what's happening. I don't know. There's certain things here that I'm sure will make sense later, but estimated time arrival. Stockpile of resources being transported to the city. Okay, so I've risked getting it. 72 people died, and the rest made it out. I think that's what happened there. Kind of just not used to these events yet. Okay, so that's enough there. So I'm sending food, I'm sending coal. But what's the point of sending coal? I'm not using it anymore, am I? Or is it a mixture? What are you using? It's a mix. Fuel mix shows what type of fuels are currently used in the generator and how much heat they produce. The generator uses as much available fuel as is needed to fulfill heat demand. Isn't this just saying it's using 80 barrels of oil? I don't think I'm using any coal, right? Yeah, I'm not using any coal. That's confusing. I feel like every time I start to learn something, I get set back quite a bit. Okay, empty building slot. What can I throw in there? I finally got some of the goods and stuff under control. That was cool. So I have a hospital. I could throw another one in. Is that like a good thing to do? I have no idea. I could do another heating hub. But why? I have all that. Okay, well I guess I should stick to what's over here because I don't really know what to do. And the game's usually pretty good at giving you objectives. So, research and construct generator surplus injectors. Okay, so let's do that. Where's that? I thought that I researched it already. What's it called? Research and construct generator surplus injectors. Okay, so that should be under heating, right? Ah. Where is it? Oh, it's got to be this one. You need to embrace the frost to research this? 40% of the city agrees, huh? Where's this, though? This is where I keep getting frustrated with this game so far. Like, just right out of the gate, firing it up. I haven't played for a few hours, and I don't know where to find that thing. Like, what is this surplus generator or surplus injector? Like, I understand that it's something that needs to go on here, but where is it? I keep running into like major blocks like that when I play that I find super frustrating. Just really feeling lost on where to go for that. I don't know. So where is it? It must be research. It's not a law. We can pass a new law though. What's the difference with the first game? Waste of money? I don't think it's a waste of money. I think it just takes a little bit more time to get used to. I think it's one of those games that you have to spend a little bit more time to understand. Like if you try to dive into like what? Something detailed like a Sim City or something, like you're going to probably mess up if you just go through it, don't understand how like all the economics and stuff work. It's not really a great comparison, but this one has a lot more to it than Frostpunk 1, that's for sure. I don't get it. I don't know where I'm supposed to go for this thing. Yeah, let's just do it. I think that they're going to vote for it. I need to sign a law of some kind. Yeah, I think that they'll polish it a bit more. Or people just start going to YouTube for stuff, right? Like, the first couple people kind of like struggle and then everyone else figures it out. It's just kind of the way games go nowadays. But I would really like to know surplus injectors. What is that? Where is it? How do I get it? Research. So it's got to be in here. Is it like additional? No, it's fully researched. So anytime it's gold like this, it means it's already researched. Fuel, what? Geothermal? I don't know. What's up, Juice? What am I looking for? I'm looking for this. Surplus injectors. Research and construct. 2 of them. I would love to know where it is in the research. Can't find it. Doesn't make sense. Seems like it should just say surplus injectors right there. The exclamation mark in the research. So it says, okay, that is confusing as shit. Generator upgrade 2. And then it's called surplus injectors in there. I don't know. The things like that I keep running into. Just follow the blinky stuff, I guess. Spending too much time trying to understand it so I could do it faster later. I should just play through it. Alright, what's up with these guys? They have no materials. Do I have a way to build materials over here? Or extract materials? I don't. So what do I do with these guys? I can't build goods or whatever. Is that how it is for outposts? Like, they're just kind of hosed? Can I not continue to build on this place like I am in New London too? Well, at least I have most of the housing figured out from earlier. Get a little bit more here. Food's starting to dwindle. Materials is okay, and goods is needing a little bit of love. I can't expand either one of those. And just leave it on play here. Generator is fine, I think. What do I do with all this coal? That's another thing I don't understand. So I'm getting coal now, and I'm going to like max it out, but what do I do with that? How does Frostpunk 2 compare to Frostpunk? So far, tries, it's tough. It's a big learning curve. I would say what's connection about it is the storyline, the world frozen over type thing. But it's definitely a lot to learn. You can't be lighthearted with this one. You really have to look at all the details of it. Rallies begin collapsing. Your relationship with stalwarts has deteriorated. They no longer support you enough to rally in your favor. If you improve relations, they might again campaign in your name. Okay, well, that's okay. They've kind of had decisions that I don't want anyways. You have to transfer. So I have to transfer food to those guys? Or transfer materials? So send people, go to this location, transfer resources. So I can send like this, and it's just going to steadily transfer back and forth. Like that. So with more to look into learn, do you feel it's more difficult or just more meat to dig into? I would say that it's hard, actually. I don't know if I can give you a good... Give me a couple more days. The issue is that I'm still learning all the mechanics, and so it's just really overwhelming. But Frostpunk, the original one, was incredibly overwhelming too when I first started to play. So I feel like it's a little bit early. The thing that I have the most frustration with now is not understanding all the UI and where stuff is and how to manage these sectors properly. Fathers come to our offices with the son. They both ask you to hear him out. The boy is not cut out for blacksmith, said the father. His lack of words, poetry, whatever. Their plea echoes the sentiment of some family apprenticeship limits the prospects of children born into an church's career path. What should we do? I'm actually fine with it being a little more flexible. And I can go get some people. And I need to probably get some stuff for scouting to be a little bit safer. But I still got some good spots here. What is this one? The Old Empire. A wreck of mighty freighter marked with colors of the Old Empire. It's the only wreck to see facing away from and not towards the coast. It seems to have collided with another vessel, partially sunk, but fortunately enough remains on surface to be salvaged. An outpost here could increase materials. That's cool. Unit is deposited 2 million materials. Okay, so now we got to connect a trail to this thing, right? The trail thing is also, I find, pretty confusing. I really don't like the way it doesn't snap onto existing locations. Clearly I can make it like really far with this, but I feel like it should really snap right onto one of these. And furthermore, it doesn't tell me when there's not a logistics built there. So I haven't built logistics here yet, but it seems like it all is hunky-dory, but it's not. So now I need to get out there, but there is no... See, like, how does that work? Does that trail actually connect? I just don't know. It's weird like that. What does this mean? Why is it red? Because it's low? 24,000 is low? Can you send a test scout party to see if they successfully follow the trail? I don't think so. But it looks like they're doing it now, right? So when they're flowing like that, they should be. 200 materials. Shipping to New London. So you can choose where it goes. If I send to Old Dreadnought, I'll get a bunch there. So it's going to be this thing where like you can move them around. So I'll ship here for a while to get a bunch, and then I'll move it, I guess. Seems like what is going to happen there. We located a wreck ship lodged on its side, encased in a massive block of ice. We're able to get inside. We found a jagged hole in the engine room. It was full of coal and not much else. I don't think I want coal right now, so I don't care about that. Is there anywhere else to travel that's safe? Dangerous, 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 safe. Let's go out there. The trails won't show at actual settlement. Only place they matter is whether the pin has checkmark when you build it. If it does, it's connected. Okay, well that's good to know. I guess if you don't get the checkmark, you're not clean, right? All right, let's go back in. So I need to get more goods going here. Now, what am I missing about these sector placements? So there is a bonus. How do I look at the bonuses? So of like buildings. There has to be a way to see all that, so I can just figure it out now. Okay. District construction. Okay, I know that. Okay. That's not what I want. I want to know area effects. This is what I want. Pay attention to where you construct districts, as areas may give them additional positive or negative effects. Area effect caused by inventable circumstances, a natural layout of land surface on which a district is constructed, or by proximity to other districts. Area effects are applied when at least 3 district tiles are located within it. While constructing a district, a tooltip will indicate whether a current build has any of area effects applied. 1 dot, 1 tile. When all dots are filled. Yeah, that's best. Okay, that I get that. But how do I know? Like, doesn't really help me. How do I know like what to build around these guys? It looked like when I tried to put houses around it was all bad. Like not something that was good at all. Man, I'm still learning these hotkeys. Okay, so if I do an industrial district over here, if I do another one, let's break some ice up. Okay, food's bad, so let's get some more food going. I have a good amount over here I can start to get. So let's do that. See if I can take care of this stuff here. Okay, housing. So for example, housing and food seem to go next to each other. So it's like a good thing to do. Near housing district 20 heat, near housing district 20 heat, so it gives them more heat. Weird. In the past, building industrial buildings next to residential brought down residential. If you remember correctly, food buildings, entertainment, churches, guard homes raised. Yeah, that's true. It did. When building, look for the blue red. Okay, so that means what? It raises, what's the red mean? That they get mad if they live next to it? Does that raise like the stress or whatever it was called? Currently extracting food. It's running low. Okay, research is going. I can't pass a new law yet. Housing needs to be fixed. It's getting fixed. I'm building more. Food is on its way. I need more materials. Is there any more materials to get around here? Well, that will boost the materials. How much do I have left over here? I still have 200,000 left over here. So I think you really want to like build out a district, expand a district, add buildings to a district. Yo, T, what's up? How you been? How am I feeling about stuff? Overwhelmed is what I keep saying. Like super overwhelmed. There's so much to learn here, and after being so good and so you know, just deep into original Frostpunk, coming into this and feeling like a complete rookie's hard. But it's where you gotta start. Like, you just have to fail. The prologue, which is supposed to be pretty easy, it took me, I think I beat on the 3rd try. So even that kind of got me going. Okay, so I built some housing. I already expanded this. I need a little bit more. Is there anything that makes housing kind of just overall more people allowed? Prefabs. Where am I getting prefabs? I'm not even making any. See, this is what I mean. I start trying to solve a problem. It gives you a pop-up. I'm like almost on pause. It's just so much to do. And there's so many new aspects to the game. I had to take your mother. It was her time, but you're too small for my pile now. Be ashamed if you deprive you of your life so little for meat. Go on, back in the water with you. One day we'll meet again. He's just like going after the seals, huh? Does the game have like a blizzard that ends like the run, like first Frostpunk, or does it seem endless? So far, I don't know, because I've only beaten the prologue, and the prologue was like, it was very short. I think it was just kind of an intro to like, yeah, you're gonna get beat up in this game. Great, man. I just wanted to hear your thoughts on the game. Really excited to get started. I think that it's a game absolutely worth playing so far. I think that it is... Can't go into it with any expectations that if you knew what to do in Frostpunk 1, that you're going to know what to do here. It requires the tutorials. It requires like going through everything, and I think really paying attention, because there's, let's see, how many different systems are there? There's the social system, so support of like keeping your faction and people happy. There are laws, which are influenced by those different, you know, people being happy or not. So when you go to vote for something, for or against, there's different sections that you can continue to develop within that. So that's like just a little bit of the social structure. And then the building is interesting because you have this district idea. Instead of building houses, you kind of manage a district, and then you add buildings to districts. I think that's what it is. Research, it's kind of just research, but there is a lot more research here, split into like different categories and different trees, kind of making your decision process a little more difficult. And then there's this huge expansion so far with all these scouting stuff and like connecting roads. So it's just a bigger game. There's more of a macro to it. There's just a lot more to do, which is cool. But like I said, overwhelming to get going here. Research can give you more housing. Okay, thank you. So I need to go this, right? No, that's base. Oh. Where can I go for more housing? This is heating. It wouldn't be there, right? This is stuff. That's kind of scouting. Here's city. Oh yeah, this one. Less income, more shelter. 9% of this group want it. So the sections that I'm already at like not doing well with, they don't like this. Let's do it. See what happens. Like whatever. Look at the symbols underneath the research to show what the currency that affects. Oh. Okay. Good to know. Research and construct surplus generators. Okay, so I researched it, but I didn't build it yet. That requires another core. 4 cores? Holy cow, where am I going to get that? Man, I hope it's over here. I don't have enough cores to even build that. What else can I do? Activate surplus injector and supply enough. Optional research melting deep deposits and build a deep melting drill. Okay, I can do that. I researched that. So where is that thing? Not there. That. Cost material. And what is it attached to? Like, where does it go? Where does it go? Which are virtually unlimited. Production efficiency requires a core, so I better go find some more. Where do I... What? See, like this, totally stalled out. Like, where does this thing go? What does it attach to? How do I figure that out? What was it called? Deep melting drill? Deep deposits. Okay, so when it shows you that 20 million, holy cow. So it can give you a lot. But I need to find something on the map with that? Okay, so like there's one. Access to deep deposit required deep melt. Okay, so there's some food and some materials. Okay, well at least I figured that out. Yo, Automator, what's up? Okay, so where does this go? Goes on an upgraded extraction district. So I need to build an extraction district and then build it there. But it has to be over one of these frozen deposits. Which I don't have any for... So it's not telling me a specific thing to get. I can get it on anything. So I can use it on these materials here. I think that's how I'm reading that. I guess. We'll try it. This is my first time seeing the game. Yeah, me too. I played the beta. I didn't watch anyone else play it. I've had it downloaded for 2 days. I've been trying to get to it, but geez. It's been tough. I got a ton of work going on right now. I feel like I should be expanding over here. Can anyone tell me, am I messing up by not adding stuff over here? Like, should I be getting materials and stuff? I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense just to gather it. Unless I don't want to deal with... I just want to try and find some sort of infinite supply. I don't know. I feel like I'm saying I don't know a lot. Housing's not fixed yet. Let's fix that. Okay, so deep melting drill can be used on food or other extraction stuff. Got it. Damaged. Act of vandalism. Y'all crazy. No, the main thing is to just transfer resources. The nodes and settlements are just bonuses. Okay, so you only really build one main base. I'm not going to be building like multiple. Basically New London, and then everything supports New London. So like I'm never going to go build like crazy districts somewhere else. Guess it makes sense. What am I missing here? Prefabs. Okay. I'm out of prefabs. Should I switch over to make them for a while? And just go nothing on goods? Let's come down here and get some prefabs. We're gonna need 150 and 600 workforce. So I don't have a workforce down here to do this. That's the other thing. Oh, Belwart have extended their rallies for a new district. During the most recent events, they announced a new idea regarding work shifts. They drafted a new law on their own machine-centric shifts and now presented to the city. We've done the work. Steward has to do is put it to a vote. They call you to pledge support for the law. Pledge to pass machine-centric stuff. You'll have 35 weeks to pass. And what does it do? Plus, puts less pressure on workers. Workplaces must keep machines powered around the clock. Adjust working hours accordingly. Squalor is marginally increased. I'm going to pass that. I think I want that anyways. Well, I got to go to bed, but I wish you luck. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate you saying what's up. I'm going to be struggling for a little bit here. A couple hours, and then I'm going to call in too. Scouting's almost done. The research finished. Again, research finishes silently. You never noticed about it. Like, you don't get much information back when these things finish. Nobody likes that thing. Nobody likes that one. I like that. That sounds good. Sounds like a double win. What am I waiting for? Profiles, right? I want to get some down here. Oh yeah, I can't. I don't have the workers. So I have to do it here. Switch that over to goods, and now I can build an extraction district. What's more important? What did I want? Food's okay. I need goods. It's amazing how many people in the city have a strong opinion on engineering and R&D. Facts. Facts. Okay, well, let's do housing because I know that they're already mad. I don't like these pop-ups. They get in the way. Alright, well, I need more industry. I need to build more prefabs, no matter what. So that's going to give me materials, but materials is not an issue. We've got quite a bit of material. So people get really crazy with crime if you have scarcity of goods. Okay. So I'm going to need to get more of those. Let's get more goods. We need more prefabs for a bit. Howdy. What's up, Vivian? One main, multiple tinies. Okay, that's what I thought. That makes sense. Give me some prefabs. What's it going to take to build another place? 100. Fast forward. Okay, good.
Please comply. You can't put a price on life.
Yeah. I've expanded both. I don't think it's worth adding any buildings over there, necessarily. But we got to get some goods. Dual streaming? I am. Okay, we'll expand it to And then, what do you want? They extended their activities into a new district. They have erected a stage near the hub and hold periodic rallies here as well. Okay, so it's just like the Londoners, like all day. Their speeches focus on the need to construct a dense housing block in the district. We know how to build it. We've got a spot for it, and we know for certain we need it. So let's get it done. Relationship improve with all communities. Okay. That sounds like a win. Why would I not, right? What's up with this? Why is this an issue? What's the problem? Is my food storage full or something? No. Why is it red? Once it runs out, shown by getting it red. You can't use it anymore. Red just means it's running low, I believe. Okay, yeah. It was at 2,000 a second ago. Now it's at 1,000. So it's almost dead. That's all it is. Got it. Okay, so you're going to make goods. You're going to make goods. And then we're going to make another one of these. Well, maybe prefabs are enough right now. I think I have enough. Just one of them. Fishing village depleted. Okay, so now what do I do? Just leave it there? There's nothing else to do? I guess that's right. I don't want to collect the coal. Multiple pods of whales froze here after being pursued by humanity's last whaling vessels into the frozen harbor. The scouts are amazed at the sight of the massive bodies made pale by the ice. Finally, found my white whale, the scout commander jokes. No one laughs. Years ago, captain set a team with machines to bore through the ice and mine out the whale meat. We could take the machines back to New London to assist our extraction or send new teams here to finish the job. I want cores. But I mean, I guess establishing stuff that's going to stay with you is not bad, right? Why would you not do that? Get a check mark means it's done. That's what I'm going to stick with. Okay, so where else can I find safe? We're just heading out to sea. Research done. Again, no notification. That's going to drive me crazy. Treatment. I keep having people sick. Okay, let's do that. Scouting gets you cores, right, but I'm not really finding them. Right? There's none on the map to get at the moment. There's coal. There's that. There's that.
Stewart.
A young eccentric investor brought us a prototype of a lamp generating an almost endless supply of light by storing what he calls solar fluorescence. Lamp that never runs out? Doesn't need surfacing or replacing, and the power can be redirected to other functions, he said. He's asking for funding to produce it at large scale to benefit all citizens. Yeah, I'm going to finance it, but I don't know if I believe you. Sounds like a scam, so it must be real, for real. Frozen whale meat. I mean, I would eat it. I had to. Stalwarts have extended their activities to a new district. Their members can be seen on every corner. They again ask, what should they focus on? Contribute heat stamps. I just want you guys making me some cash, which I've got a ton of. Holy cow, that used to be a huge problem. Now I've got a ton. Did I ever expand that food over here? I did. Housing is fine. It says housing is fine now. It says food is not really doing amazing. 200 prefabs. Materials is better. Goods is finally at a surplus, so does that mean the crime is going to come down? Extreme increase by population size. Decrease by guard squads. I haven't signed that yet. Is that a thing I have to build? Go with dense housing block. Sounds fun. Let's do it. There's a bit of a notification in a roundabout way. Your last research had been promised, so when you fulfilled that, it did pop. But yeah, the game needs to notify about laws and research teams more. Agreed. Okay, that one's running low, but then we're going to get these infinite materials over here. But prefabs is the problem. And what did I need? I'm going to build more. So is this a really bad thing over here that I have the industry like on its own? Is that good or bad? I also don't have like anything attached to it really. Okay, we need cores. I gotta focus on cores so I can get this stuff. Defeat the frost built. I'm sending them out to the frozen sea. How many scouts do I have available? 30. So is there anywhere else to go that's safe? This all looks pretty bad. Do I just go and like risk people? It's all dangerous. I think you can lower that, right? If I do that in the laws or whatever, the research, I can lower that risk. Correct? Is that in Frostland? 20% harvesting efficiency. Expiration times decreased. Territory threat levels decreased. Let's do that. And then can I sign a new thing? No, I need a week. Industry next to housing generates squalor, but you might want to build industry near where you plop down extraction. Got it. So they kind of go hand in hand. That's cool. What am I going to do? I'm going to do more prefabs with this group.
From the dangerous aspects of your job.
Get out of the way.
This is how they learn.
Okay, they're making prefabs, and let's expand. Okay. Pass machine-centric shifts. What is this? Voting in 8 weeks, 5 days. New law available. I can vote right now? Treatment, experimental treatment. Doctors should always look to develop and put into practice cutting-edge pioneering treatment. Unlocks conduct medical trial ability in districts with hospitals, which reduces disease at the cost of potential casualties. Research speed is marginally increased. Disease is marginally decreased. They're like kind of on the fence about it. So is this like a vote outside of normal voting hours? Like what's up? I can call a vote now. I don't get that. Some votes are forced during the next session. I see. So I can do it early? Yeah, it lets me vote. Come on, let's pass. Get lucky. I haven't had one fail yet. This one might be the first to fail. Yeah, fuck. There it is. First one. So now what? They get really mad. You can't do it. Ever. It's gone forever. I should have negotiated a bit on that one. Stuart, our new solar fluorescent lamps are a resonating success. They may not be as everlasting as we'd hoped for, but they're probably as efficient as we ever make them. They recently had a group of citizens lost in the blizzard to signal their position for long enough to be rescued. Nice. Bless the whiz who came up with the tech. We'd all be dead without him. Nice. Way to go, fella. Okay, so now we've got prefabs coming in at a much better click. I've got materials going negative. Goods are finally in surplus, housing in surplus. I fixed a bunch of stuff. Thank goodness. No, they could vote without your input if you just let it work. Really? That's interesting. That's interesting. Minus 30C ain't even that bad. Sorry, I'm back. How's it going? It's pretty good. I mean, you know, I think I'm still venting frustration frequently, but okay. But we're making progress. So now I want to do an extraction district on this, so I have like unlimited materials. Let's try this out. Because this one's almost dried up. And I could... How many workers is that going to give me? I have a ton of workers not doing something. Like, that is not a good use of everything. You're really capped on coal production. Well, I'm capped on it because I don't have any more. But I'm not using it. I've already switched over to oil. I was going to say, I think I'm happy they made it hard in a way rather than working. I agree. Actually, you know what? I usually like challenging games. That other game I played, Ixion, that thing was really hard. But once I got into it, it was really cool. This is kind of the same. I think I'm going to end up really enjoying it, but I don't... It's frustrating when you don't have any idea what to anticipate. What did I break my word on? Shoot, I don't even know what I missed. If it resembled the old game, you would have steamrolled it. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. That's 100% true. Okay, so now can I build one of these everlasting things? Deep melting drill? That's what I want, right? That should give me unlimited stuff. So it's currently at 200 million there, with only 67 available right now. Okay, that's pretty good. So that's just like materials forever. 240 output. Wow. Sweeping the stairs of his shop. My first shop, mine, and I earned off the sweat of my own back. I'll show you my worth. I'll charge them accordingly. Okay. The surplus generator thing. I did research it, but I need cores. Scout, where are you at? What happened over here? Just the vessel originally held somewhere called Canada, but we have no idea where it's been since. That's food. Come back later. Where's the cores at, dude? Oh, it tells you. How have I not noticed that? Cores and stuff. Coal. Cores. It's all still dangerous. I thought I researched it to lower the danger level. Territory threat levels decreased. Let's do that too. Oh man. Okay, so they want some stuff here. I need to go back out. How mad is everybody? Pilgrims are pretty pissed. They've been that way. What's this golden thing? They're supporting me. Okay. These guys are neutral. So it's really the pilgrims that are they're the weak sauce in my place here. So if I do something that the New Londoners support, that'll continue to build their relationships, and I could get like 3 tension. It's building for logistic. You can dismantle the coal to decrease heat demand and materials. So out here. Yo, Scoots, what's up?
Thank you.
Yo, thanks.
Hi boss, good to see you playing this game.
Thanks.
Smiley face.
Aw. Good to see you. So if I kill this off or turn it off, is that what you're talking about here? I don't think I'm producing coal anywhere else. No, I'm not. I kind of got off of it. Oh, what's this? It's just a hub? Get out of here. It's bad space. What was I going to do? I need cores. We're reducing threat level so I can get there. We're at 41%. I got a new building here. Survivalist headquarters? Oh, you have to add it. I keep forgetting. Can I not? Oh, we have to expand. We need to break some frost. Lots of stuff. Starting to get it. What's actually really hard is thinking ahead. That's definitely the hardest part. The semicircle bar means just how much a faction likes you, and if the gold, you can use their abilities. The yellow bar underneath the people means how much trust you have. Okay. So you can actually like put them to work to move your agenda forward. Got it. Right, because of support. So you can pass laws and stuff. Really play those factions against each other. I could probably break all the rules. I am so rich, you're right. It's pretty silly. Okay, we're going to expand, and then we're going to add that other building here. We're going to reduce the threat level. They go scout, get those freaking cores, and we're going to make this thing done. Whatever this injector is. That is the goal. Territory threat level is decreased. Let's do that. Watch seems a little confusing. It is. It is. There's no doubt. And I think that is probably everyone's experience out of the gate. But again, just got to get over the hump. We'll get there. Rising heat. Heat pipe watch. Sir, we have received reports that some people started turning heat pipes watch into some kind of social gathering. All this was needed when we were desperate for more heat. Right now, everyone's warm, so we spend the time getting to know each other. In most cases, people share food and drink, but we have heard dancing and more. Should we allow this? Yeah. I'm not going to rain on their parade, dude. If the pipe bursts, we'll deal with it then. Okay, so we did that thing. Now the threat level's down. Should I just kill this off? I don't even need it, I don't think, because I have this one. I'll let it finish. And then is there anything else for logistics on... What do we have? that thing. I need the cores. That's right. That's what we're doing. Don't care, don't care, don't care. What's this? Safe. There we go. Finally. Cores over there. That took me way longer to get over there than I should have. Scouting is really important in this game. That is a definite for sure. 66 muggings. Is that how many I have? Really? Are you just making shit up? Crime is still bad. Decreased by guard squads. I haven't done that yet. Do I want some watchtowers? Maybe that's a good idea. %, 46, 34. Okay, I'm researching that. I need it. Okay, so coal's no longer coming in. Stockpile's full. Pretty good here. For now. Workforce is coming back. Materials is overwhelming. Should I be like building up a bunch of stockpiles? Is it really bad that I'm not? I feel like that is something I should be doing. I don't know. I think it reduces your workers and it gives me more storage. That's about it, right? What if we allowed the crime to happen and use that to justify taking authoritarian control? I mean, I am sure there's going to be multiple routes. What's going to be really interesting is trying to figure out what is the fastest route forward. Like, what faction can I completely just destroy? Put them to work for me quickly. Where else can we go? Can we go over here? It's safe. Let's go. Let's go discover both those things. We're going to get these cores and build this thing. They're voting in one day on what? Oh yeah, elite survival skills. That sounds great.
The delegates have reached a decision.
Keep our scouts strong. So that's like a law that I can't change. It just happens. It just... That's... Okay. It's just a thing. 4 cores. Wow, scouting is slow. Like, they're really slow. If you don't build stockpiles and your storage are full, the excess production just goes to waste. They don't sit around and wait. They just use it up. Oh. That's pretty bad. Oh, well, good for you. So, prisons, nah. Pharmaceuticals. What about, what's these? Youth. Decreases heat stamp income. I mean, he that's not really the problem. Do I want some hubs? What's like the cool thing that I could get that's really going to help me just win? Housing distribution? No, none of this stuff. Skyways? Unlock skyway connections, which can be built on the Frostpunk to allow the transport of more resources from colonies and outposts. Feel like I'm going to have that eventually. But I don't know if I want that right now. Waste heat conversion. Yeah, that sounds great. It's only a win. Why not? Skyways are huge. Okay. Do they cost more? Do you have to like rebuild it? Like the connections? I'm sure you do. Everything in this game requires you to do something Do an upgrade, add a building. Do an upgrade, expand a district. Did I get some cores yet? These guys are not done. Come on. Get there already. They're safer and faster. Okay. What do you got? Prefabs? Eh. No, I didn't even want to do that. What is this? Is this one lady? What? What cores? Thought there was cores here. Is it just a chance? Oh no, don't tell me the scouting is different. That's gonna break my heart. If the scouting each time you discover a place is slightly different, if there's like a chance it's cores or a chance it's prefabs, that's gonna make my life a misery. The man was a murderer and rapist. I won't have him lying in the same plaza. Give criminals burials, dump them in the snow pits. The wise woman gives a course? That would be beautiful. Dude, I'm gonna bury him there. I don't want to see people in snow pits. We don't need to see a bunch of frozen bodies. I don't want the heat stamps. I don't really need more workers, but it's probably something I could just take for now. 2,500 workers. It's so stupid. Where is the course, lady?
Remember to keep your heat lamps maintained.
Weather station? That could be nice. Possible findings? No. Okay. If there's a chance that like these events are different each time, I'm gonna that's gonna really suck. Something like that can like just ruin speedrunning a game. 100%. It could just ruin it. Wow, I have a lot of prefabs. So what if I just switch this over to goods and leave one thing for prefabs because I kind of got caught up? It seems like that's smart. Is that the way you're supposed to do it? Oh, I can build it. Wait, she gave me cores. What? That lady gave me cores? I don't know how, but sure. Yes. Thank you. Just lugging them on her back as she goes, or what? Just a heads up, it took me until 750 weeks to finish the game on an attempt where I knew what I was doing. This is going to be a long speed run. No, this isn't a speed run. But eventually it will be. I think what you're saying is even if I do start optimizing a speed run, it's going to be like an hour, right? Like long. Ixion started out at 6 hours. I finally got it down to 3, but it could probably go even further. I hope it's not that long, because that was really hard to find practice time. So what are we doing? What is this thing that we're building? The surplus injectors? I did it. Activate the injectors. On. And supply enough oil to reach heat surplus. So I'm negative 21 a day. Oh, it's whiteout? That just happened to happen exactly when I clicked overdrive. Huh. Okay, Stuart, it was only a matter of time. We had an unusual long streak of mild weather, but now meteorologists are clear. There's a familiar drop in air pressure at high altitudes. A whiteout is coming. The wind will cause extreme cold and clouds will blot out the sun, impacting our food production. Without shelter, ample fuel, and stockpile food, our people will be at mortal risk. Heat demand will greatly increase during the whiteout. Food production will be significantly lowered.
Weather warning. Weather
Okay, so
warning. Whiteout signs detected.
coughing fits. We've noticed a rise in chronic lung conditions after we started pumping recycled heat into our housing districts. Yeah, you're probably breathing some shit. Okay, let me pause. Whiteout's coming. When? How long do I have? Does it tell you how long you have or what? Oh, I met it by turning on the overdrive? Well, that's stupid. I was just testing it out. I just wanted to see how it worked. Oh, great. Well, it's fine. Let's just dive in. What happened to my materials? Why do they tank? Producing 304? So I need oil, right? Okay, so that's the other thing I need. I haven't found any others. I found coal. Wow, there's a lot here. Where can I find more oil, though? Is that a thing I can just, like, get on the map some more for, like, another place? Or is this, like, the only one? Because coal's not going to do it. Do I switch back over to coal eventually on the generator? It doesn't seem like it would be a progression you would do. So how do I get more oil? I don't get that. Research pump jacks and heat and build them at the Dreadnought settlement. So that'll get me more oil output. Oh, research is done again. Heating. Pump jacks. Let's see what this is. Oh, I started it without even meaning to. Facility injecting high pressure water into the ground to speed up oil extraction, causing minor impurities to seep into drinking water. Oh, nice. Advanced coal mines. Can I choose what the generator runs off of? It doesn't seem like I can choose the fuel.
Do not try to avoid the surveillance watchtowers.
I don't get it.
The behavior
I say that a lot.
with something to hide.
Why is material so bad? What's taking it all? Output is 300. I thought that was like good. That'll increase it, I think. The route that you went for deciding if you want to embrace the frost or defeat it, need the other route. Then you can burn coal, oil, and both. Oh. So can I actually go back on that, or is it just kind of done for? I can't build another hospital. So I made like mistakes with how I built this housing districts, because there's a couple I can't expand very far, kind of building them on top of each other. So there's a real game to like tile selection. And how you kind of go about getting them different. Loud and clear. They've begun using oil to power a small radio they've attached to their lamps. They claim it will allow them to further ensure safety of workers and increase efficiency by enabling constant communication. So far, it seems to be working. Managers can report accidents in a heartbeat. Spreadsheets can be updated in real time. Foremen can micromanage an unprecedented degree. The stalwarts are overjoyed. Just sounds like a win. Just yelling at everybody. Can't add anything to anybody. Oh, they're coming in. Heat demand is increased. Okay, new law. It's been a while. I'm so far behind on these. Doctors should always look to develop pushing practice, cutting edge pioneering treatment. I don't really have too many protests going on yet, but I probably will soon. Unproductive, do maintenance. I mean, it sounds like a pretty good deal. Do I want to negotiate this? You think I can win this just on a vote? The last one I lost, I feel like the game's going to give me this one. I haven't negotiated anything yet. I've won all my laws except for one. Come on. Give me a good roll. Oh, by one. Or by two. Cool. Thanks. Got it. Okay, we got some stuff. 3 cores, 3 prefabs. Fill up the radio tower, better equip our scouts with for what lies ahead. I want the course, right? That's a ton of materials. An ironwork sits at the surface of this mine. Its walls covered with design of wagons, transports, yada yada. But there's still iron at the very bottom. I think I have to take the cores. And we'll rebuild it later, I guess, if we get there.
Attention, citizens.
So how long do I have for the whiteout? I need
Is in
to
effect.
do this. Is that going to get me like weather forecast? I would check negotiations always because they might want things you want to do anyways. Ah, that's true. Maybe it's like a positive thing. Okay, materials is better, but still bad. So let's build some more material gathering. That was a good one. Top right of screen shows the weather. Clouds are whiteout. There it is. Weather forecast. I got a lot of people. Where does this go? So that's going to go down here. Yes. $6.6 million. I need 400 workers. Okay, so let's go to this city. And can I send more workers down there?
About maintenance duty of the unproductive. You only have
Can I send
yourselves to
people?
blame.
It's just materials. Can I not transfer folks? I'd like to send them like 1,000 workers. Is that not like a thing? Charcoal plants, hothouses. What should I get? Coal. To synthesize oil. Oh, that's interesting. The next button for transfer resources is for that? This? Send people. Oh my god. So that is going to send... So that sends 600 people down there. Does it show them traveling? Yeah, it does. That's cool. The lack of law regulating outsiders is decreasing population growth. No, I sent 1,000 people away, dude. You weren't paying attention. Okay, so now I could build another one of these and increase production. Should I be putting like a fuel stockpile hub on these? Seems like it'd be smart, right? Is that something you always want to do? Like, should every district get like a hub on it always? Maybe check use laws. Okay, I will. So what's going on now with the generator? How much am I creating here? So I've got a pretty darn big stockpile. This means that I am pulling in 80 here. Trade routes are using 95. And we're getting 336. So tons of extra that I could send. Crank this up to like 155. And still stockpiling here. Yeah, I have a lot of idle hands, don't I? Like too many. Oh, my production just went up again. No, I mean, it's not bad. I'm shipping a lot of oil out there. Justice has no scabbard. Steward, the stalwarts have upgraded an autonomous to respond to specific frequency on their radios. Oh, really? They've equipped the beast with searchlights and speakers and mounted them patrolling the city to maintain order. The pilgrims believe this is absurd. Someone stole a bread roll yesterday and they nearly leveled entire district, lumbering after them on those metal wrenches. One cried. However, the number of favor and stalwarts crime has dropped considerably. Dude, I don't know. Automation patrols will occasionally increase wear in districts. Unlocks mobilize automaton. Automation. Automaton. I don't know, man. I don't know if I want these things running around. Crime's decreased. Crime's been a problem. We're going to do it. I see one. I don't see one anywhere. Okay, what else do I need to do to survive this whiteout? I am just twiddling my thumbs around. Pump jacks, I'm not worried about that. We could convert, but I just got a whole bunch of resources for coal or for whatever oil, so I'm not worried about that. All my other stuff is in the positive, I think. Right? Do I have any issues right now? No. Society. Let's check out youth. You said check it out. Unlocks youth employment program. That does sound like a good one. Nobody really wants it, but we're gonna do it. And can I pass a new law? Let's go for something in the city. What about for these guys? Accept all outsiders. Allow productive outsiders. Open borders. Applications are only skilled labor. Admit no one. I don't need a bunch of population right now. But I mean, like, the goal is to, like, save the planet, right? Shoot, I don't know. I'm stuck. Accept all outsiders. Allow productive outsiders. I'm going to allow all. I don't know if I want to or not. Let's look at the negotiate. Open to negotiate, won't. Let's talk to the Frostlanders. They will vote for passing law during the next vote. We will welcome all who wish to join. I want that. And then I have to make them a promise. Biowaste hothouse. Carrion coal liquid factory. Silica foundry. Why does everything these guys want increase disease? I'm gonna try that. I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe.
The delegates have spoken. The law
Wow, they like
takes
clapped for that one.
effect.
Okay. Food. I think you're right. I need to kind of bolster food a bit. And probably store more.
Take note. A new rule enters into force.
Research it and build it on the other hand. I see. Research it. That's true. You don't actually have to build it, it says. So we got crime under control. The automatons got it done. Squalor's kind of going where it goes. Okay, that should do a lot for food. And give me a lot of stockpiling for it too. Urban planner, have 10 districts affected by hubs. Okay. Ooh, intruders. That guy looks crazy. Stewart, a group of strangers have arrived at the old dreadnought. They called themselves the Wanderers. They seem to be a nomadic tribe for whom this wreck was a pilgrimage site. We allow them to visit their tombs, and they seemed relieved to find the graves unharmed. As we've taken their camp, they've asked we at least provide a stockpile of oil that will enable them to survive the whiteout. They seem desperate enough to be a threat. You'll need to stockpile 24,000 oil within 48 weeks in the old dreadnought. Turn them down and to secure the site. Oh shit. No, you wanted this? You ain't gonna hold me hostage. You can join us if you want. Where are those things? Where do they go? 1 second. What did I just promise? Have at least 8 guard squads in the old dreadnought before the nomads return. How do I do that? Huh? Eight guard stations, but like, where do they go? Do I have to expand this? Guard stations. Isn't that what I selected? No, those are surveillance towers. What's a guard station? Guard immunity? What's a... There's a guard station. Well, I said I would do this, so we'll do it. Research guard post. Yeah, is it a law or is it a research? Is it like a second tier? That's a surveillance tower. That's not what I need. Where is it? Need expanded districts for it? So like there's no way to do this? Surveillance tower creates guard presence. That's all you need. See what happens after this one builds. Is it going to go to 1 out of 8? 12 out of 8. Oh. What? See, that's confusing. Have at least 8 guard squads in the old dreadnought. Say build 1 guard station for 1 district or 1 surveillance tower. Like, why can't you just use the thing that I have to build? Why do I have to guess every time? I don't like that. Okay, so cool. I did it. Easy. That food's almost done. Scouting, I've been sleeping on. What's this? Oh, yeah. Safe. Looking for people. Cores. Materials. Stuff. Stuff. Goods. Interesting. Let's go. Oh, they're doing their patrols.
A cold spell will soon hit us. Prepare accordingly.
Food doesn't seem to be too good, does it? I don't have a whole lot stockpiled. Alright, what is going on with it? This thing's going to be here any day. I'm probably going to lose, huh? I did not do enough to prepare. Too much guessing. Food District, 192. Central 70. 100 there. Surplus stockpiling, 18 per day. That's all I'm stockpiling. That ain't gonna work. And I also, this is like over. I don't have time to build more food. Guess I could build a little more, but I think we're toast, man. I didn't research it. I have no idea. Who's never gonna make it? I just don't think it's gonna be enough. Some sort of manual law coming through. You'll live, you'll just lose a lot of people here. Yeah, it sounds like it. Okay, glad I kept my word. No building proposed. No research done. Hothouses, huh? Industrial-sized hothouses were organic waste fermented in large vats, fertilizer revolving shelves, or crops. Does food output, diseases increased? Construction is kind of expensive, not too bad. A lot of people want it. Let's do a hothouse. Talk of protest. The pilgrims. Steward, relationship with the pilgrims are becoming unbearable tense. They see your current efforts as utterly folly and spit on the ground whenever you enter the council. Wow. If there wasn't a whiteout at our door, we would be out there with our fists held high, dragging the city to a halt until you finally start to see reason, they warn. We can ignore them for now, but we may consider placating them before the weather worsens. Let them have their way. You will have 40 weeks to fulfill your promise to research weather-adjusted shifts. I mean, that doesn't sound that bad. I'll take it. Materials is dropping again. That should fix materials. What else? Food went up a little bit. Stockpiling 78 a day. I don't think that's going to be very much, considering this thing is here in what, a little bit of time. So it's gonna be whatever it is. Time for cannibalism. Yeah, about that. I wish the game was more specific about what a slight decrease in population efficiency is. Yeah, it is. Like, what does a slight decrease mean? 5%, 2%, 3%? If you told me the percentages, it'd be a lot easier to kind of calculate out how to best get it done. Okay, materials is huge now. Am I sending enough materials down here? Are these guys getting enough? Yes. They're not getting any goods though, and they don't have enough housing. We'll get them a little more housing and maybe ship them some goods. It says I'm plus 19. How much we gotta ship them? What are they in a deficit by? 32, huh? So if I can send them like 33 or something, just to build up a little bit. It's this one. No, it's got to go this way. Okay. That should help out a little bit. expanded the housing a bit. I can put a dense housing block in there. That's going to fix that. Biowaste hothouse. That's right, I had to go build that, didn't I?
Do not be scandalized by the
Advanced hothouses. Food's always a good idea. We're going to want some heat. What does this do? Heat dispatch and control center where engineering teams monitor and optimize district heating, boosting the generator's output. Okay, that sounds like a good idea. It's about to get really cold. I looked it up. It looks like scouting locations are not randomized. Thank you. Oh, I don't have to like reset. Drives me crazy. Okay, we got goods, we got materials, everything's kind of going the right direction. Did I fix the other location? Yes, for now. Who's this guy? Oh, just single-minded and purpose. Interesting. That's almost empty. So I'm going to need to ship them food soon. So food's going to be a pretty big issue if I survive this storm at all. Research weather-adjusted shifts. I haven't done that yet, and I'm not going to do it in time. Nope. Can you stop a research? Cancel. What do they want me to research? Is it this one? What do they want? Weather adjusted shifts. Where's that? Is it a law? Not a... Oh, it's here. Ooh. That's not gonna work out so good. That's not it, is it? Weather adjusted shifts? What's the one it wants me to click on? Oh, it's here. That's confusing. I thought... Gabe takes you out too far. So... 12 and 40. I thought that I had already finished this one. I guess there's like another option here. $14, $34, $12. Everyone's kind of in favor of it, so we'll do it. I guess we'll get it done in time. But that is not what they want, though. You gotta research it first. Yeah. So that's one thing done. I still am just getting confused on where to click a lot. Ooh, oil's going down. Why is it going down? I'm using more here. I could ship a little bit more, but not a lot. Oh, what's this? Temporary camp here. finding our people at the old dreadnought. They're expecting us to hand over a supply of oil and they will leave peacefully. If we don't want to wait for them to come collect the oil promised, we could send a stockpile from New London. Alternatively, we could force them out with guards. Later. Get scattered.
Succumb to wasteful fashion. A well-made coat is always
Okay,
in
a new
style.
law. Is this how long I have? Or is it already fully cooled down? I'm using more oil by building districts. Okay, right. Every expansion requires more use of heat. That is different. People seem to like this. Let's vote for it. No way. That was surprising. That was surprising. And now housing is at a negative again. Is there anywhere over here I can expand a bit? Yeah, these guys. I could also build, what is it? A dense housing block? That'll help out. Population must be blowing up. I have so many underutilized like workers. Pilgrims are delighted you kept your word. Now they look upon your rule more positively. Okay. Good. Housing is still not where it needs to be. I think that gives you like one more. What does an expansion slot give you in terms of housing? Oh, 5. Not bad. Can I build any more of these? Yeah, one more. 2 more. All I'm going to be doing is keep using up heat here. Unfulfilled heat of 905. I ran out of oil. Yes, I did. Why did I run out of oil? I feel like I was producing a lot. Nomads surrender. Cool. Overwhelmed, outnumbered, the nomads surrendered. They approached Parley. They stopped only to pay their respects to the graves of their ancestors, and they made ready to return to their families. We'll never be content with what happened here, their leader said, but we cannot fight you. May the Frostland judge you. Okay. Are you going to come back? They retreat. Good. Can I... Am I not shipping this stuff? What's going on? So I'm not generating enough down here. I already used these jacks. So what can I do to make more oil? Is there more on the map? I don't know. Oh. Groups of young people have started forming around the city, such one group calling themselves Captain's Vanguard Collective. They like me, huh? I have I have so much money, it's not the issue. So oil is a big issue. I did a bunch of stuff. So can I increase efficiency here? Overdrive is safer, more efficient. Oil yields more heat. So this will use more oil? Costs 40 cores? Is that... I have 4 cores. Did that say 40? I think I have to do this thing. 80 oil output. So if I turn off the surplus injector, we're just short on heat. Oh, but that's not doing anything because I don't have it. Huh. Whiteout's almost here. I'm gonna die. We'll try this. I don't know. I think I'm toast. The other option is it liquefies coal. The storm's here in like just a couple days. What happened with food? It dropped. We didn't stockpile much. Materials is fine. Housing is fine. Goods are fine. That's a lot of sick people.
Please give the
240
right of
people
way
froze to death.
frost-breaking teams
So
in
that's what
transit.
happens when you're not meeting your heat demands, huh? So what's with the oil? Why isn't any of it coming through? Is none of it getting shipped? No, it's getting shipped. So did that just put me in surplus? But I don't have enough to like survive any sort of storm. On. What? 10,000 food? They decided to send their strongest travelers out to the whiteout to search for surrounding area for supplies. With their parkas as their shield, they intend to walk the Frostland unscathed, united under one tent and guided by their prophet. Oh. I don't have food for your journey. I'll see you later. Good luck. New building proposed, huh? That. Oh, it's saving? Come on. storm's here like any second. Uh-oh. Let's look. We have 24,000 people, 1,800 workers. Doesn't that coal liquidation like go over this? Where else would it go? Oh, weird. I wouldn't expect it to go over there. It outputs oil from materials. Oh, okay. Oh, look at the food. It's so bad. So does food drop to 0 during this stuff? Output 15.
Keep all windows and openings boarded up to minimize whiteout.
How many people are gonna die? Oh, I've lost a lot. How long does this thing last for? Oh, almost like a couple weeks. Those left behind, the whiteout. Steward over the howling winds of the whiteout. The pilgrims have accused the stalwarts of indoctrinating pilgrim children into their youth program. When the other pilgrims left, kids began leaving for the stalwarts in droves. Pilgrims assert the stalwarts are trying to swear the children into the ranks before the pilgrim mentor return. Well, children did get left. I don't think there was ill intent. I think they were just trying to help out. Advanced pump jacks. Sounds good. New law. Survival. Disease, not so good. No waste, whatever. Do I have anything that's like an easy pass here? Not really. Everyone's pretty mad. I don't know. Like, nothing seems like that great. Stewart may declare a motion vitally important to city survival, curtailing debate and convincing many wavering delegates to support it. So, captain's authority. This is where I become a complete dictator. Yeah, martial law, secure police. If I want to go that route. Okay, mostly hesitant. 39. So what do you guys want? Found projects beneficial to the community. There are a large population or heat stamps required to fund them. I mean, this doesn't seem that bad. Squalor significantly decreased. Let's go. How's the calling doing in all this? Yeah, I don't know. We're too busy voting.
Hear ye, hear ye.
Are we making it? We're still hanging on there. But there's a lot of people about to die because of starvation, I think.
Attention citizens, a new law is in effect.
Didn't I build the whole thing over here? Produces 88 oil. Is it doing it? I think so. I'm just using exactly what I'm producing. Turn the overdrive on for a bit. See what happens. How long does this thing last? We got a little while to go. Overdrive isn't too fast. That's nice. Oh, cure some people? We're not totally falling apart here. Yet. Moss filtration tower. That's what I gotta do next. Dude, I'm survived. I'm surprised this many people survived. Did I survive it? Storm release. All negative effects are removed. Wow. Okay, food's still a problem though, but we kind of made it. Cool. Alright, I gotta call it there. I gotta wake up early. Alright, I'm gonna create a new save. I will continue it. I don't know if I'll have time to play tomorrow, but it's getting too late for me. I can't stay up too much later. So, survived... Kind of, actually, I want to take a second here. Survived the first whiteout. Food was like a huge issue. There's a whole bunch of people sick. My workforce got cut in half, but I got 24,000 people still out there. I mean, not like the worst thing ever. Like, kind of made it. Kind of didn't make it. I don't know. I just, I'm still just really struggling. I'm finally making my way through it, but I feel like I'm missing a lot still. And I don't know what else to do except just read every tutorial. I mean. I could go through this entire thing and just read it. That's pretty boring. I think it's easier just having you guys tell me what I'm doing wrong. So anyways, not bad. I would say for now, the biggest mistakes I've made is probably not scouting, not staying on top of the laws, and not staying on top of the research. Like letting that linger and not having anything pumping all the time. That's just bad. I think my technique with expansion was pretty bad. I need to leave more space in between it so that when you expand it, you can kind of do more with it. Like this one, there's nowhere for these guys to go. Same really here. Like I can't really expand because of how I built it. That's kind of dumb. I think there's a third one. I should have stockpiled a lot more. I didn't stockpile nearly enough. I should have added a lot of those. It just takes practice. Yeah, I agree. I'm doing okay. Like, it's not bad. It's cool. I'm enjoying it. I'm still slightly frustrated by, like, where to go for certain things. And I think what's really getting me is, like, it'll say, like, Moss Filtration Tower. Okay. So, Moss Filtration Tower. I look at this and I'm like, is it here? Oh, okay. There it is. I think it'd be really nice if you could just click on this and it'd take you directly to it. That would save a lot of having to like poke around in here. And that's just like a link to take you directly to it. That would save someone like me learning like a million troubling things that I ran into over the last like couple hours. Anyways, it's fun. I want to keep playing, but I can't. Oh. Whiteout's still a threat. Chapter 3. This is a good place to stop then. Ice turns to steam as the whiteout wanes, but it's clear that we are far from keeping New London warm forever. Whiteouts are not gone. What we'll do if our horrors of the whiteout gear return? Ask the stalwarts if we want to withstand them without fear, we must improve the generator even more. And that will require a great deal of cores, dozens. We'll only know of one site with so many cores. The metal roots of Winterhome ruined generator. Ooh. Dope. Cool. What's with this howling thing? Ooh, a cutscene? Ooh, chapter 3. Returning to Winterhome. Colonize Winterhome. Past the gorge in the Cursed Valley lies the failed city of Winterhome. Our scouts have avoided the ruins for years, yet without its cores we cannot upgrade the generator to its full potential. We must reach Winterhome and chart an area around it. We should take the time to prepare resources and workforces. Returning Winterhome will pose significant challenges. Cool, that's a great place to stop. We're gonna do that. All right, we'll pick it up tomorrow, maybe. I hope I can find some time to do this tomorrow. Other than that, thanks for hanging out, y'all. It's super fun. I'm loving that I'm getting to play through this game finally. Built a whole computer for it, been waiting for it forever, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think there's going to be a lot of gameplay I'm going to get out of this, and I'm doing the easiest difficulty. I wonder how hard it's going to get. Anyways, stay wise. I'll catch you on the flip side. Thanks for hanging out. Peace out, y'all.